longevity has nothing to do with greatness.
Yeah.
Greatness is about being a dog.
Yeah.
Greatness is in your blood. If you're 17 years old and they're calling you the king already, it's hard to build and be great.
Yeah.
And that's what he was.
Yeah.
He didn't put in the work. Kobe put in the work. Jordan put in the work. Barkley, D-Wade. These guys put in work.
Wade,
D-Wade put in the work.
Yeah.
Ron didn't put in the work.
That's going to get some people.
That's the clip.
Yeah.
We're
going to get some people going. All right. We are here, Super Bowl week, San Francisco on Media Row. We got Dave and we got Steve. What's your last name?
Steve Clair.
Steve Clair. Honestly, this just came out, so we're gonna just chop it up here. The concept of this, so you guys can take a look. You see it here on the table. Got the GOAT series books. So Steve, tell us a little bit about this.
Sure. So the GOAT series are biographies of the greatest athletes of all time, turned into GOATs in a world of humans. So we took Brady, Serena, Messi, Jordan, Tiger, Gretzky, Babe, and we turned them into GOATs, and it's their life story from when they grew up all throughout their career, and after their career, we touch on all their philanthropy, how well they took care of their body in regards to Brady.
Right.
And the goal is to really teach kids not just about what they see with the successes, but the downs as well, the ebbs, the flows, and all the important things that go into being the GOAT.
No, it's a sick concept. I mean, the artwork's great when you open up the book.
Yeah, it's really cool.
It's that storytelling aspect, right? Like being able to showcase, like you mentioned, from day one of being little Brady to now being the GOAT in football.
Absolutely. So I had this idea well over a half a decade ago, and I kept going on Amazon, and I'm like searching for it, and it doesn't exist. And then April 2024, I'm like, you know what? If I don't do this, I'm going to be kicking myself forever.
Yeah.
So started putting pen to paper, doing some research. At the time, I was actually reading Michael Jordan's biography, which is like 600 pages. Dumbed that down into a children's book, but then like really crafting it so it actually had some great flow.
Yeah.
And then going through the journey of hiring an illustration team and learning how to get printers, learning how to do distribution. Everything you see was self-taught.
That's impressive.
That's awesome.
That's impressive. So how is the logistics of writing about these guys, right? Like, do you have to get approval on any of this? Like, how does that work? You work with their team?
No, so it's a gray area.
Okay.
A legal gray area.
Yes. There's always a gray area.
So you could write a biography about anybody, as long as everything you write is truthful.
Right.
So I can't do a book of Tom Brady the GOAT or Tom Brady the Adventures of the GOAT where he goes through Boston searching for the best chowder.
Yeah.
That is using his likeness in a children's book.
Good book, by the way. That could be a good book. Keep that on the back burner.
It's on the back burner. Once I get the licensing, that's the first.
Okay, got you.
So biographies you can write.
Okay.
Nice.
So all of these books are perfectly fine.
Got it.
Do I want their blessing? 1,000,000%.
Of course.
That would be the best.
Yeah.
But I have, crossed all my T's and dotted all my I's when it comes to the legal sense of it.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. And you did that yourself?
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
I was like, damn, because I know you've been doing a lot of this. I'm
that's where I hired a great IP attorney. And like, whenever I had a question for her, I'm like, fuck, this is gonna be a $400 phone call. But it's like, you got to you got to pay for that stuff because that is the most important thing with any of this is making sure that everything is done in bounds.
Yeah,
100%.
So which one of these did you start with? Was it Brady?
Jordan.
Yeah,
so Jordan was the first book. That took about 4 or 5 months to complete.
Yeah.
And then once we had the Jordan book, I went Brady, Serena, and then Messi. And once we had the Jordan book, we kind of had the blueprint for the rest of the series.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I already told you this before we start recording. I need my Ronaldo GOAT book.
That's fair enough. And listen, when we activated and we launched the series at Fanatics Fest back in June 2025, the amount of Ronaldo fans, and listen, it's a conversation. You have the LeBron fans or the LaFlop fans who will come and I'm not even gonna call it debating, because they don't debate. They just yap
They chirp.
about what he's been doing the longest. And it's hard to explain to someone who doesn't understand what they're talking about that longevity has nothing to do with greatness.
Yeah.
Greatness is about being a dog.
Yeah.
Greatness is in your blood. If you're 17 years old and they're calling you the king already, it's hard to build and be great.
Yeah.
And that's what he was.
Yeah.
He didn't put in the work. Kobe put in the work. Jordan put in the work. Barkley, D. Wade. These guys put in work.
Wade,
You know,
baby,
Wade,
let's
go
go.
Bulls.
D. Wade put in the work.
Yeah.
Ron didn't put in the work.
That's gonna get some
Yeah,
people.
That's the clip.
Yeah,
We're in
that's
San
gonna get some
Francisco.
people going.
We're in San Francisco right now.
Yeah.
I'm 40 years old. So I started watching basketball, sometime in the 90s.
Yeah.
Big Jordan fan. Through the years, you see what greatness is. On my Mount Rushmore, I got Steph over LeBron.
Really?
Yes.
What?
I got Steph over. How do you score points in the NBA? Who's the greatest shooter of all time? How many rings does Steph have? In
Yeah.
LeBron's era, who has more rings, him or Steph?
Steph.
If you're great,
You gotta win.
how do you have a losing record in the finals?
Dave over there is losing his shit over there.
It's not being
This
great.
This
It's
is gonna
not
be
about.
this is gonna be my dad's favorite episode. By the way, my dad
Yeah.
is not a LeBron guy.
Oh
He's a
my
Jordan. He's a Jordan. Jordan's his favorite player, and Jordan's
Yeah.
like what? He's like always battling Jordan over LeBron guy. So
Oh.
keep going
It
because
is
he's gonna
not
love this.
even a battle, and it's you just look at the great statistics, the greatness that Jordan brought.
Yeah.
If Jordan in the mid 90s was like, hey, Chicago, I'm going to go to the Knicks and we're going to create a super team. Hakeem, you're coming? All right.
true.
Charles, you good?
Listen.
All right.
Yeah.
Then you put Hakeem, Charles, Jordan, probably
my
Steve
God.
Kerr's
Can you
going with him.
imagine?
Imagine that team. That team's
No,
winning
that'd be
10 in a row.
I don't even know if they lose a game.
They're winning 10 in a row
This-
and 10 championships. in a row.
Yeah. This is where I'm gonna have to stop you in the sense of LeBron Heat is the best LeBron we got.
Here's the thing.
Bias.
I don't think
Wade
LeBron
and
was
Bosh together was sick too.
Yeah.
LeBron wasn't even the best player on that team. Wade was a star of that team.
I agree that Wade was a star.
Wade got a
LeBron
ring
was
before
so
LeBron.
good.
100%. But
I hate defending him
Wade
too.
got a ring before LeBron even came
Yeah.
to Miami.
No, I agree. I think
He did,
I think
yeah,
as
06.
as the
Which
alpha.
that 06 finals was so sick.
and what's crazy is that people
Beyond.
like I always see the new argument of like James Harden versus Wade. Like people like it's
get
crazy
outta
to
here.
think, and I get it.
That's
Like obviously
insane.
we saw it firsthand in Miami. Like people really don't realize how freaking good Dwayne Wade
Yes.
really was. Like
He was
I used to
special.
go to battle, and you're definitely gonna disagree with this take, but I used to go to battle that of D Wade was actually better than Kobe. And so that was my LeBron Jordan.
So what I love about D Wade,
Yeah.
Kobe, Jordan,
Yeah.
Barkley,
Killers.
they all worked with Tim Grover.
yes,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So working with Tim was like a rite of passage
Mhm.
for these godly athletes.
Mhm.
These guys who really wanted to go above and beyond and become the greatest.
Yes.
Yeah.
That
Yes.
just wasn't LeBron.
That's. I mean, it's fair. I mean, you hear what like LeBron does with his body, and that's like more of like a modernized version of like I guess what you
Yeah.
do when you're an athlete, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
The Tim Grover thing. I mean, the connection between him and Kobe, right? And
Yeah.
just like that Mamba mentality,
Amen.
right? Like that's
Yeah.
one of one, and
Yeah.
that is that connection of like Tim Grover and that connection with Kobe because Kobe just did shit differently.
Yeah.
And
Kobe
that,
moved
that,
differently.
that to me, like I will say that Kobe is like there's no other Kobe, and there'll never
Yeah.
be one.
Yeah, and LeBron
Yeah.
has that story about when the U.S. team was playing in Vegas, and after that first night, they had a game. They all went back to the hotel, and all the guys went out that night, and they came back at 4 a.m, and
Yeah.
Kobe was sweating in his sweats, just left the gym at 4:30 in the morning for his
Yeah.
first workout of the day, while the rest of them are coming back from the club.
Yeah.
And they all looked at that like, oh, that's greatness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're boys. Kobe's a man.
Yeah.
But you know what's crazy too is that on the other note with Jordan, because Jordan's a killer and Jordan's got
Yes.
the same mentality. But Jordan was also somebody who would go play 36 holes of golf and still kill you that same
Crazy.
night.
36 holes, probably 2-3 stogies,
Exactly.
and then kill you.
And a little gambling on the
So
course, too.
he was, oh man, if there was somebody that I would like my dream golf pairing would be Michael Jordan, just to see first of all how competitive he is, the crazy bets that he's the stories are that he does on the course of just how like he just never shuts off that killer mentality. Like he wants to beat you in everything, and that's who he is.
That's
why
what's
he's the
up.
GOAT.
Let me ask you guys.
Yeah.
The GOAT. Who's your all-time, like, if you say the GOAT in your head, who are you picturing?
Tiger's definitely in that picture, and Jordan. I would say Tiger and Jordan are like my top two.
For me, it's Jordan. In terms of like what's synonymous with what I think the GOAT is, it's also because that argument, right? Like the Jordan LeBron thing, like in football, it's kind of been already crowned, right? Brady, it's kind of almost universal.
Yeah.
Even with golf, like Tiger's pretty universally proclaimed as the GOAT. Jordan is one that I see as the GOAT as well. But it's one that they debate till kingdom come, whether it's Stephen A. and stuff. So I think that's like that automatically also just triggers it because I've heard the term GOAT so much with Michael Jordan that he's the first person that always comes to my mind.
He is the biggest killer when it comes to athletes.
Yeah.
Him and Brady are probably the two biggest that just want to put you down, put their foot on your throat, and just not let go and just go harder and harder.
That was Tiger too. Tiger, like
Tiger
you hear the
was
guys on
Tiger
Sundays
was crazy
talking
good.
about, like knowing
Assassin.
that Tiger was like 6 strokes back, and they're like, "I'm gonna fucking lose this tournament to Tiger." It's like he just had that aura to him, just like MJ, just like Brady, where it's just like in the back of your head, you might well, not even in the front, you might look confident, but in the back of your head, you're scared shitless.
Yeah, and the thing about Tiger, like his numbers were godly. Like the things. So Tiger, Gretzky, Babe, Jordan,
another one.
The things that they were doing had never been done. Serena, the things that these GOATs did had never been done. When Babe Ruth switched from pitcher to left field. First season, 13 home runs. Second season, 29 home runs. When Babe hit 29 home runs in a season, which like doesn't sound like that much, the next after him was like 10.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Full teams weren't putting up 20 home runs, and he was hitting 29, and then he went to the 30s, and then eventually over 50.
Yeah.
I'm just here like thinking like, who are your next GOATs?
Oh, dude, I was thinking that too.
So
I was already
because
going
obviously
through my mind.
there's generations that need to go by to be crowned a GOAT, right?
Yeah.
So there's that facet, but there's obviously other people that have been very successful in their careers.
This is a series that's going to live forever, and that's the great thing about the series is that this doesn't have a shelf life.
Right.
Yeah.
Tom Brady will be the GOAT, and his story is not going to be tarnished.
Yep.
Yeah.
Same thing with all these guys.
Yeah.
So our goal is to first put out a GOAT series book for most sports. I want to touch everything from Muhammad Ali, Simone Biles, Kelly Slater, Shaun White, like Usain Bolt, Michael Phelps, Lewis
Phelps was the one I was
Lewis
thinking
Hamilton.
about.
We want to hit all of those and then we're going to start doubling up on sports and going beyond that.
Right.
The 10-year goal for this, Miami Dolphins, they got at least 5 GOATs on their team, right?
Yep.
Right? The Marlins, I don't know if they have 5 GOATs. But
Marlins would probably be like, like Beckett.
here we go. I got a spreadsheet.
Juan Pierre,
Miguel Cabrera,
Jeff Conine, Pudge.
Yeah.
You know, like that era when we won a couple.
I'll bring up the sheets.
The Finns is, I mean, the Marino book is the Marino. The second you create a Marino GOAT book,
I have right here.
We're by 17.
So I have right here. I spreadsheeted out 5 GOATs from every team of the top 4 leagues in the U.S. I got the top 5 from. So you tell me.
Okay, let's hear it.
Florida Marlins.
Let's hear it.
Who are the top 5 GOATs? I'm asking you.
Okay, you're asking us. Miami Marlins. I'm gonna go Beckett in there.
Yeah.
Conine.
Mr. Marlon's got to be in there.
Pudge Rodriguez.
It's tough because like Miguel Cabrera, like he was awesome with us, but he really became disgusting on the Tigers.
Miggy's definitely. I feel like I gotta be in there.
I mean, it's different because like local guys.
D-Train. I was just a huge D-Train guy.
Right, so Beckett is on there.
Yeah.
After that,
Mike Lowell on there.
After that, we got Luis Castillo.
Oh yeah.
Luis Castillo. Yeah.
Jose Fernandez.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hanley Ramirez.
And
And Stanton.
And Stanton. I don't know. I think we gotta marinate that list a little bit.
Yeah. Give me another team. Who else you guys root for? The Dolphins?
Yeah, who do you
yeah.
have for the Dolphins? I'm curious. I want to see if it.
Who do you think?
All right, so obviously
Marino for sure.
Zonka on there.
Shula?
Jason,
Zonka's on there.
Jason
Shula?
Taylor.
Shula's not in there. Taylor's on there.
Is Zach
There we go.
Thomas?
That's 3. Zach Thomas.
Yep.
And now we're going old school.
Old school. Paul Warfield.
Greasy?
Greasy.
Oh, okay. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
That's a good 5.
Yeah.
That's a good 5. That's
Right,
a
so
great
those-
five.
But
all
should
those
Shula
guys.
be on that list? I mean, he's not a player.
Now, yes.
No,
Yeah.
but we do have.
You should do a
You'll
top
have-
series.
okay.
We're the top 10 coaches of all
Okay,
time.
okay, okay.
You have to
Shula's
do,
number 1.
Shula's
Only
number one.
undefeated season.
Yeah. Number
Then-
1, Belichick's not even a first ballot Hall of Famer, right?
Crazy. No, it's sick, man. That's
Yeah.
sick. And then you get into like entertainment. Like
Yeah,
there's so many different facets that you can get
Exactly.
into.
I have,
This is
like,
an
the
awesome
creator
concept.
coach,
Yeah.
and it's-
Yeah. It's
I love it,
it's
man.
it's a very creative
cool.
concept.
Very
man.
cool. Well,
Yeah.
good luck.
Yeah.
Well, first off, congrats.
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
And definitely good luck, moving forward with all
Thanks
of
for
this.
having me
Yes.
on. I'm
This is
excited
sick.
to watch your content grow.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you, man.
Absolutely, man.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, brother.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for having me.
It was sick.